Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Joker back at it again with another Destiny 2 video. I know it's been a while since my last Destiny 2 video, and I wanted to share with you all why it's been so long since I put a video out for Destiny 2. So first of all, I do want to apologize to my viewers who actually enjoy watching my Destiny 2 content on the channel, because you guys are all awesome and amazing, and you honestly deserve to know why I've been gone so long. So I'm not going to really make this video super long or anything like that. I'm just going to, get straight to the point. And so, yeah, we're just going to go forward. So the truth is that the reason I have not made any Destiny 2 content for a while, until recently, is I've just kind of lost the motivation to make more Destiny videos. You see, so I mean, I love Destiny like so much. I've been literally playing this game since the beginning in Destiny 1. I mean, I've been there from the very beginning. I'm talking about like before Dark Below. No, I even played like the beta, when, Destiny 1 was coming out and everything. So I've been, OG. I've been there for a while. Like I've stuck by this game. I've been playing Destiny for literally over 10 years, so that'll, kind of give you some insight of how long I've been with, Destiny and whatever. But I'm not going to lie. I started getting kind of burned out for a bit, and when I say burned out, I don't mean like exhausted or anything, or maybe I do mean a little bit exhausted. But I mean that like for a while, the state of the game and everything that's been kind of happening with Bungie has been kind of draining and toxic to me, So as some of you may know, I mainly do PvP related content in my videos for Destiny 2, and it kind of seemed like the entirety of last season, and honestly even some before that, the Crucible has just been a pretty stale and repetitive, like just a toxic place in general, man. I mean, like the meta in the Crucible, as well as skill-based matchmaking, or SBMM, started to kind of annoy me, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, for example, the meta in Destiny 2 has been the same for such a long time, and the fact that it's extremely dominant, like, limits the variety of loadouts, builds, and weapons and stuff like that. So this kind of makes creating content that much more harder because, like, for example, like the Amit and other, meta weapons have been broken in the Crucible for literally so long, and it's like, it's unreal. Then because the meta is so strong, there's literally no reason to use anything else other than the meta, especially when you get up in those like high skill like lobbies, that's literally where the problem lies. Destiny 2 has hundreds of weapons, and I mean hundreds. And when you play in high skill lobbies, you literally just run into someone using the most broken, overpowered weapons and builds possible, and it's like literally nothing but that. Like you'll literally, I remember like last season I was playing, all you would see is like just blade barrage, trip mines, like the Armakara, like that shit was so broken. Like it was, you would literally only see that. Like I remember like also you'd only run into like Striker Titans or like like Solar Hunter. It was like the same shit like over and over again. So that shit, it just got kind of draining, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to like rant or complain or anything. I'm just kind of giving you guys like what I, telling you guys how I felt about the game, you know what I'm saying, up until recently. And yeah, it just makes the Crucible just not healthy for anyone, you know what I'm saying? But be honest with yourselves right now, like how many of you have hopped into a Crucible like match and you've seen people using the same meta weapons over and over and over again? You'll literally hop into a game and I like, so you can hop into a game, right? And I'll tell you the two types of players that you'll see in the Crucible, or the majority of players, right? There might be some other types, but you're literally going to see this, like literally every game. You're going to see people abusing the absurd meta in the game, or you'll either see people like scouting it out in the back of the map with, team shotting with Jade Rabbit or some other fucking scout rifle or some shit, just not playing objective at all. So then you lose your fucking match because they're not, capping, they're not playing objective, they're out there just fucking farming, to protect their KD or some shit. Like, and it's fucked, man. It really is annoying. Like, I enjoy making videos, experimenting with different weapons, and trust me, like, I'm not bad at the Crucible in any, like, means. Like, I'm not, like, a pro player, obviously, but, I mean, I'm definitely, like, a bit above average, you know what I'm saying, in terms of skill. And there's just really no reason to use anything other than the meta in this game. Like, there's no reason to experiment, none of that, because skill-based matchmaking is in place. And in a skill SBMM lobby, everyone on the opposing team is either on your same level of skill or better, so they can knock you back down to people in your skill level. So it's kind of fucked, like no matter how you really look at it. This, in turn ruins the variety of the game. And I found myself trying to, use other weapons and just get shut down by Amit or some shit, or losing an objective because Titans can spam like barricades and bubbles and literally get like free fucking rounds won in the competitive playlists or trials. And it's bad because like really the only counters to that are using like a super to shut it down, but the bubble, like it's one of the fastest fucking supers in the game, so you're forced to play the toxic fucking blade barrage like build to counter that, or use like condition traditional. And so it's like you see kind of where I'm going there. Like you're forced to use specific loadouts if you want to like win and have success in the Crucible. And I get it, like, you know, meta is supposed to be better, but it shouldn't be like that massive of a freaking gap. You know what I'm saying? Like not only that, but like I also like to play Destiny with my girlfriend, you know, my brother, other friends and stuff like that. And it's literally impossible for us to all have fun because of SBMM. If you were to ask me, I'd remove that shit from the game entirely. I don't even think it should fucking be a thing in any game, you know, not just Destiny. It completely ruins the experience for everyone, and I can literally explain. So I'm a more skilled player, you know, than my girlfriend, brother, and some of my other friends, and because of that, when we queue up in the Crucible, it becomes a literal fucking nightmare. Like, it becomes ridiculous, and a ridiculous experience for them, because quite often they can't really compete with like the players in my lobbies. So I've actually literally had 2 friends give up on Destiny 2 because the Crucible was toxic and not fun for them, and that says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried getting some friends into the game. They played a couple, and they're like, fuck this game. You know, like, it's garbage. And, like, I don't fucking blame them. You know, who's gonna hop into a fucking game and then just get sweats, like, nonstop? Just because they're playing with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't, like, why is the game semi-fun when you're solo queuing? It doesn't even encourage you to play together. You know, it's just a fucked up system. And I feel like skill-based matchmaking should just not be a thing in games, because it alienates people who like to play with their lower skilled or higher skilled friends. You know, it also leads to the same types of gameplay because everyone's at the same level in casual matches. Like, think about it like this, right? How do you get better at a game if you constantly face people on the same skill level? Think about it. Like, how does a bad player improve if they only play against bad players? You'll never get good because you're only playing shit players. Like, there's literally no point to it. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's like to protect lower skilled players and just leave it random. You know what I'm saying? Like, get dunked on in a game and be like, hey, I want to be like that. I want to, you know, but it's not every fucking game where it happens, you know, when it's random. Matchmaking, it should have always been random in multiplayer games. Like, no one's literally ever had a point. I've never seen anyone fucking complain about random matchmaking at all. Like, what's the point of a ranked game mode if there's SBMM anyway implemented into the game? So, like, what the fuck? Like, think about it. What the fuck is, like, literally the point of ranked? If your regular, like, playlists are skill-based, why have a ranked mode? Shouldn't ranked be skill-based? Like, based off your rank and skill? You know what I mean? Like, make it make sense here. Make it make sense. So, like, think about it, right? I've literally never heard anyone complain about this shit. Like, let me have an even match, you know? Let me dunk on lower skilled players some games. Let me get dunked on some games. You know what I'm saying? Just mix that shit up. Like, add some variety to the game. And, like, what's the point of protecting all the players in the game from the top 5% if only 5% of those players are, like, fucking cracked? Think about it. Like, how often would you match against a cracked team if only 5 to 10% of the entire player base is cracked like that? So, like, think about it. Like, you might get 1 or 2 people, like, on their team that are cracked or some shit, as opposed to the entire fucking team. Like, it's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, the percentage is just, the math ain't mathin'. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that basically kind of gives you guys an answer to why I have not really been making videos lately. And like I said, some of these issues have probably been fixed since I last played the game, so it's probably a lot better now. But you've got to admit, Destiny 2 has not really been fun for a while, man. Like, I'll fucking get home and I'm like, oh man, Destiny. Like, and it's just like, fuck, dude, you know, like, it sucks because, you know, I know you guys like my Destiny content and I want to make videos, but like, man, like, until recently, man, I've just been in a bad state of mind, man. I just lost motivation to even continue, you know, and it's sad. You know, I've even thought about, you know, like doing like PvE related videos, you know, instead of focusing on just the PvP side of the game, which clearly doesn't get the love it deserves from Bungie. And I'm excited about the Crucible Mac packs, you know, that they said that we're gonna get, like, going forward. Bungie actually, you know, I hope they actually start caring about the PvP players in their community, you know, like, I mean, I get that Crucible is free to play, but come on, man, y'all gotta start putting in some serious work to balance this game. But yeah, man, this video was basically an explanation of why I kind of took a break from YouTube and Destiny 2, and I just want you all to know that your boy Joker is back. You know, I'm back at it again. I'm going to be making a lot more Destiny 2 content going forward, so definitely stay tuned on that. I think that I'm going to be doing PvE videos as well as PvP, just in case Crucible, you know, gets toxic or whatever, and, you know, as it usually always is. You know, I'm not saying Crucible is never going to, you know, stop being toxic, but I mean, like, it's a known fact. Like, it's been kind of toxic since day one, you know what I'm saying, with balancing and stuff like that. And I'm going to be honest, like, I think I just honestly had to touch some grass, man. Like, I needed a break from Destiny, and now that I've had one, like, the game no longer feels like such a chore and task for me to do now. Because I used to be like legit, like I used to be like, damn man, I just got home from a 10-hour fucking shift at work just to come home and do more fucking work and chores in Destiny. It's like, man, I'm like working all fucking day, you know, in a sense. I'm like literally like, why is like playing this game feel like a fucking job? You know, it's like it's crazy. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about here. But yeah, man, that's basically all I had to say, and I just kind of wanted to like explain, you know, why I was gone and stuff like that, and just wanted you guys to know that I'm back now. And trust me, I've started recording videos and stuff like that, and I'll be making a lot more content going forward. So thank you for those of you who've actually, you know, sat through this video and listened to me explain why I've been missing. I'd really appreciate it if you all give me a like on my video and subscribe to the channel. Helps out the algorithm. Fuck, I can't even talk right now. Helps out with that algorithm, and you know, it just, you know, helps the channel out and stuff like that. I just ask for your patience with me because I have a busy work schedule, and you know, I kind of record and edit my own videos, so it just takes me a little bit more time to put them out. But going forward, you know, I promise we'll be doing some good things with our Destiny content. And thanks again for watching. This is your boy Joker signing out. See you later.